Hey guys, this is Melissa from my blog, Not Skinny, Not Fat, Just Fit, and you guys may know me better as Tumblr all over the town. Just here to talk to you guys for a second. Sorry if I seem nervous or I'm being kind of a dork. I've never recorded myself before. I'm fairly new to technology, and I just figured out how to use webcam on my computer. Yay! Um, anyways, I just thought I'd let you guys get to know me a little bit better, and just that I would share with you a little bit of my story. So, I was actually always pretty healthy and pretty fit, I suppose you'd say, when I was growing up. I worked on a farm with my parents, and then I did taekwondo, and I did ballet, I did swimming, I did horseback riding, I did all sorts of stuff. I was homeschooled, so I got to do different activities than just like the typical PE. And so I was always pretty fit, but then I think when I was about 13, I started to hit a low spot in my life. I think that's when I started to gain weight, and that continued throughout high school. And it wasn't too bad. It was like really, really gradual. But I started to just feel really bad about myself, and that I hated the way I looked. I hated my thighs, I hated my stomach, I hated my face. It's not narrow, but I just sort of hated everything about how I looked. You know, I was mortified to go out in public, and it was just really getting out of hand. And I've been at the beginning of my fall term of college, so fall of 2011. I started considering whether or not I should be anorexic, and I started to try that. Then I remembered my friends. One of them was anorexic, and the other one was bulimic, and neither of those ended up going so well. They're both doing a lot better now. But I was just thinking, why am I feeling this way? You know, why do I feel so mortified by my own body? And then my sister came over, and she pointed out that I have stretch marks on my thighs, which I've always been really self-conscious about. One of the reasons why I won't wear a bikini, well, besides the fact that I can't, but if the stretch marks never go away, I'm not sure if I'll be confident enough to wear a bikini, so we'll see. And I just broke down in tears, just because I felt so bad about how I looked. And she pointed out that she wasn't trying to make me feel bad, she was just like pointing out a way to fix them, which is Palmer's. Has cocoa butter, but you can also buy it from Queen Anne. It's like $3. Same stuff. Gets your stretch marks. But anyways, I started crying. She asked me what was wrong, and I told her that part of it is because I went on a drug called prednisone, which maybe you've heard about it, maybe you haven't. It's steroid because I have some other health problems, not related to my weight or anything, but it basically makes you gain weight, makes it really hard to lose weight, and it bloats your face. So part of it is, even if I don't lose weight, like when they decrease my prednisone, Joe said he asked me if I've dropped like 10 pounds, and I'm like, no, just enough. But I really was unhappy with the way I looked. So, well, anyways, I've always felt really self-conscious about my body for the past like 3.5 years, 4 years. And then after she said that, after I broke down in tears, like, she gave me this super cool pep talk that made me feel better about myself, and I started thinking about why I was considering being anorexic, why I was trying to be. And I realized that I guess I always thought that people wouldn't like me if I was thin, and if I wasn't thin, and that they would look down upon me because I wasn't a size 6, size 4, size 2. I'm size 12. And I don't know, I guess I just didn't like the idea of people thinking I was ugly, even though I didn't really have a reason to think that. I mean, nobody's ever like blatantly called me ugly. My family has, like, before they would talk about how I was getting a lot of weight and how I really shouldn't do that, and I should try and lose more weight, I should go on a diet, but then they would bring home all sorts of like junk food, which didn't really help. But I guess, I don't know, I felt bad about myself, even though people came up to me and told me that I had really pretty eyes, or just that I had a beautiful smile. at work and even people at school. This little girl like accosted me when I was on my way to class, and she's like, "I just need to tell you, I'm sorry, I see you every day, and I just want to tell you you're so beautiful." And I was like, "What? Like, I'm not a size 6. How am I beautiful?" You know. But then I really started to think about it, and I've been thinking about it for a long time, and I realized that I do love myself. You know, and part of that too is realizing that beauty isn't just skin deep. It needs to go all the way through, and it's more important if it's on the inside than if it's on the outside. And I mean, I am comfortable with who I am, even if I'm not always comfortable with what I look like. So once I started to realize that, I started to feel a lot happier, a lot more confident. I decided to go and start taking dance lessons, and I joined a couple clubs, made new friends, and I don't know, I guess it just really upped my confidence and made me feel better about myself. Um, and that's actually what motivated me to lose the weight. It's not anymore about whether or not other people think I'm thin. I mean, some days I'm just like, I feel like I have fat days like everybody else, and sometimes I feel like people are going to look down on me, but then for the most part, it's just for me because I want to look in the mirror and say, I did that, I earned my body. And I think that being confident on the inside, like, now I know that when I lose the weight, it's going to be for good because it's a permanent thing. It's not something superficial. I'm not going to get stressed out about it because I'm worried about what other people are thinking. It's just for me, and I have my own motivation, So, you guys have never seen what I look like, so I will show you. And this is not mortifying for me anymore, but this should be interesting considering I've never taken my clothes off in front of people. Don't worry, I'm not going to get naked. I wouldn't do that. And this is actually my exercise room because it's farthest from away from my parents. So, pay attention to what's going on in the background. But, so, this is me. And hopefully the neighbors not looking in. But I'm on second floor. So, I am 5'3". I weigh 158 pounds-ish. And I'm size 12, 36 WD. And this is my body. And I have my lovely stretch marks that I was referring to earlier. On my thighs as well. Wearing my underwear. But this is me. This is the body that I've hated for so long. But that I've also learned to love because, my body isn't me. It's a part of me, and it's a part of me that I learned to love. Every bit of it. And now I just want to show, I guess I just want to improve how I look, not for other people. Just because I'm ready to, I guess, reflect my beauty on the outside as well as the beauty that I've realized on the inside. So, this is why I'm doing my weight loss journey. I know that I explained a little bit before, but I figured it's time that we got to know each other a little bit better. So just remember that even though there are a lot of different reasons why people lose weight, if you're not essentially doing it for you, and if you don't think you're beautiful on the inside, it's going to be a lot more difficult. You're going to have a lot more ups and downs. You're going to feel bad about yourself. It's really going to interfere. And in the end, if it's not for you, it won't work. Like, even if you lose weight, you'll probably gain it back. It has to be a life choice. It has to be a decision that you deserve a healthy body, So just keep that in mind. I will be updating later today with more tips and facts and such. So, stay beautiful, stay fit, and send me video replies or photo replies, blogs, whatever. And thank you for watching this incredibly long video about my rant. Love you guys.